portability is of huge importance. A lot of the people that buy these machines, they're working them in a place where they don't want a whole lot of people seeing that there's a screening plant working. These are 4 foot by 8 foot. You can throw it on your trailer, take it home at night. It will load crossways on the trailer, so you can even get your skid steer, so you're only making one trip to the job site. The majority of the guys are using them in their own yard at home. Again, a lot of them probably don't have the proper permitting, so they don't want to make a big to-do about the fact that they're recycling. These here, a lot of guys just pick them up and put them right inside their shop, out of sight, out of mind when they're not using them. This has a sloping leg system on it. With our tilting screen deck, it's not near as important as it used to be. The reason we left the sloping legs into the system is sometimes when you're out on the job, you don't get to choose where you're putting your screener. Many times you might be going downhill to actually do your screening because that's where it fits. You need the ability to be able to slide those legs out and bring that screener back up level so that the material travels correctly across the deck. With a tow-behind machine, you're not only having the issue of is the ground level this way, sometimes it's just typical access into a spot. We've got guys that'll pack these right around into a tight area through some trees or back behind a house and be able to actually set the screener right where they need to do the screening. When you're using compact equipment, if you've got to run a distance to get your material, you're spending more time traveling than you are screening. And that has big consequences to that hourly production. So the ability to take this machine and set it right where you need it, dig in the pile, pull out, pour it in, get a finished product. That short cycle time makes 30–40% hourly production differences. And then again, being able to turn that machine and park it in any angle to match that slope that you're trying to work with, it's of big importance. It's versatility. You got to have something that's versatile. If it can only work in a limited situation, what good is it to you? You're still either hauling stuff away or hauling stuff in or dumping it. You bought a screener to be able to recycle product. If you can't use it where you need it when you need it, it wasn't the benefit that you were totally looking for. So when you combine the versatility of these machines with the price point, with the mobility and the simplicity, because on the maintenance factor, there's just really nothing else out there in the industry. You don't need a hitch. You don't need wheels. You got hitch wheels and tires, you got flat tires, you got lights that don't work, you got licensing, you've got a hitch on the one end that you're trying to work around all the time. The machine's twice as long as you really need it. You got wheels on the other end that you can catch with your bucket. There's just not that much of a benefit. The amount of people that tow them down the highway is negligent. Most of them have zero suspension, so when you get going any kind of speed, you hit a bump, there's no give there. That machine's just all over the place. Serious liability with it. That's why we just haven't put it into our systems. When you look at the cost, when you look at the benefit, it just doesn't weigh out. You're better off in the situation that we've got here with our design. We feel anyways. And the feedback we get from customers support that.